Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the new mods for March 30th of 2021. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome to the mod review for March 30th of 2021. So as always, we are going to start off by going through the updates today. So we have, and also if you're looking for a specific mod that was released today, feel free to look down below in the YouTube slider bar. You should be able to skip ahead to whatever mod you are looking for. So updates for today, we had updates to the Metri BMM 180 by Nico Do 55, an update to Ravensburg by Topbase 88 and or Topbase 888, and that changelog was too big to fit on the screen, so make sure you guys go read that before you update your maps. As always, you should read before you update your maps. But yeah, so, and again, I'm not going to read all the changelogs off, but feel free to pause the video if you want to read those. So there you have it. And then we also have updates to the realistic seed storage, the stationary wood chipper, and the wool storage by Zodelzocht. We also have an update to the old farm countryside by ER Shaba. Then continuing from there, we have updates to the Deutz D80 by CamUS, an update to the STX Quadtrack by NEFG Modding, and that one didn't actually have a changelog listed. Then we also have an update to the SIP Pioneer 20 by BGamer003, and an update to the Placeable Factories Palette Pack by Vanquish301. I think it says pack at the end. And then finally, we have updates to Almost a Farm by Kaz64, update to Open Chicken Coop by Topbase 888, an update to the Zeter Proxima by Ericsson, I think. The update to the STX Steiger by NEFG Modding. Now, same modder as the other STX quad track, so I'm not sure if that changelog applies to that as well, but anyhow, they're both updated today. So there you go. In addition to that, we also got a new mod map released today, Lands of River Po. I've already made a video showing this map off. It is going to be linked down below in the description, so make sure you check that out. And we also are going to go over our first new mod for the day, Placeable EcoGreen Factory. So this adds in, if you are aware of how the factory pack works, make sure you read through this because you can only do it on certain maps. And if you're going to use season, you can only do it on a certain geo, so make sure you're aware of all that. Now, this does add in a liquid fertilizer factory, a herbicide factory, a lime factory, and fertilizer factory, and this is for all platforms. This is by Vanquish081, and this is 6.62 megabytes to download. If you are on consoles, I believe it's going to run you 20 to 21 slots for the factory, so just be aware of that. But, yep, there you go. Those are the updates and one of our new mods, or some of our new mods for today, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the rest of them. All right, first up here we have the Massey Ferguson 4300. This is by AgriMods, 14.82 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. If you are on console, this is going to run you 15 slots. So this is found in the store under small tractors, all the way down here at the very end. Oop, a little bit further. There we go. The Massey Ferguson 4300, $120,000 to buy. 80 horsepower is one of the options. The highest horsepower, I believe. There's a couple engine options. We'll take a look at that in a second. 195 liters of fuel. We'll drive at 18 miles per hour. If we open it up into here, we can adjust the main color to red, which I don't actually know what that adjusts, but anyhow, some sort of adjustment on there. I didn't see, maybe it's the, nope, no idea what it adjusts, but anyhow. Front configuration, you can have standard, front weights, original weights. If we zoom in here, we can take a look at some of this stuff a little bit better. Complete weights, short bumper, bumper and weights, long bumper and weights. Back to standard. Fenders, we can have standard. Front fenders, rear fenders, total fenders. Back to standard. Stickers, we can have adhesive 1, which if you look up here, that's going to change that. So go back to standard. Adhesive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, nope, just 6. Back to standard. Wheel setup. So if we go down here, wheel setup, we can do high shooting, high and weights, alt and double weights, low shooting, low and weights, low and double. Scroll through here just to get to a couple. Then we have a 4x2 option, a couple of 4x2 options, I guess I should say. Then we have these rice tires, which look wonderful. Then we have the rice paddles and duck feet, which I love that. And then the conical wheels, which is what I've gotten with because they look great. And then back to the high shooting there. Engine setup, the 4305 is 57 horsepower. Then we have a 67 horsepower option, then the 80 horsepower option. So a few options there. Loader coupler. You can do a front loader. Oh, there's the main color right there. There's the color right there. That's right, because I remember when I was looking at it earlier, it's black. So there you go. Adjust that. But front loader and grade. So yeah. Now, if you do go the front loader and grade, and up here you wanted to go with the long bumper and weights, that, oops, nope, that. There we go. So that's there, but then if you add that on, it gets rid of that. So just be aware of that. You can't really do both, though it will charge you for both if you're not careful. So just be aware of that. But yeah, there you go. That is the Massey 4300. It looks fantastic. I've gone with, obviously, this configuration here, but yeah, we'll hop in it. Let me turn up my volume for you guys to hear a little bit better. Horn. Driving. What a cool little tractor. I love Massey's too. This is a great tractor here. Yeah, fantastic look to that. Turn signal. Left. Right. Right. Left. And then turn that off. We'll do beacons. I don't think this has any. Let's do lights. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. So there you go. Got a couple options there. If we go in the cab, everything appears to run as it should and do its thing. I love the little seatbelt there. You can see we are sitting pretty far back, though. I feel like we should be up a little bit further. Like we're sitting almost out of the cab here. But make sure I open up my help menu here. Yep, not missing anything out of there. But yeah, there you go. That is the Massey Ferguson 4300. So definitely a cool little tractor. Yeah, there you go. Next up, we have yet another Massey Ferguson. We have a Massey Ferguson 8600. This is by DMG Mert. This is 6.43 megabytes, and this is for all platforms. This is going to run you on consoles. Let me see here on my list. Oh gosh, where'd it go? There it is. 17 slots. So 17 slots on consoles. This is found in the store under large tractors. Do we have an 8600? We have an 8700. This is the 86. So yeah, I guess we don't have one of those yet. Yeah, I like everything Massey, so I'm all about it. There we go, 239,000 to buy, 290 horsepower, 630 liters of fuel, 31 miles per hour driving speed. So if we open it up in here, main color, I like this. You can adjust anything on here. You have a couple more options. Rim color, white, which I don't know. Actually, I might have those options in standard Masseys. I don't usually change the color a lot, but yeah, anyhow, you got some color options in there. I went with silver on mine just to change it up. Now, wheels, under trailer board, we have standard, wheel weights, wides and weights, twins, rear twins, and back to standard. Under Michelin, we have standard, wheel weights, wides and weights, and back to standard there for you. Midas, we have standard, wheel weights, wide tires, wides and weights, and back to standard. And that is everything there. So fenders, we have old fenders, or we have new fenders, so old, new, depending on what you want to go with. Engine size, 8650 is 240 horsepower. Then we have 265 horsepower, 290 horsepower, 320, and then 340 for the horsepower range there. So you can definitely bump up the horsepower pretty good on there if you want. But there you go. Hop into it here. Sounds great. Horn. Beacons. Turn signals. Left. Right. Right. Left. And if we do lights, 1, 2, 3, off. 1, 2, 3, and off there for you. Let's see here. Open up the help menu. Looks like we can do something maybe. Left to right. What's that doing? Oh, back window we can open up. Left to right on the mouse button. Not sure it's on consoles. Up and down on the left with the left mouse button is going to open the door. Go in the cab here. Looks great. Stuff is moving around. Fantastic. You can see the gauges are working, everything like that. There you go. That is the Massey Ferguson 8600. All right, next up we have the Strautmann Verti-Mix Double SF Pack. This is by Virtual Farmers, 11.44 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. So if we go into the store here, I'll take slot counts in just a second. Under animals, so we have the original one here, then we have these two guys here. This is basically a copy of this one, but with some added features. This one, if you look at the capacity, 20,000 versus 17,000, so bumps up how many liters you can hold by a little bit. This guy is going to run you 14 slots on console. This is going to run you 15. This one is $158,000 to buy. This one's $161,000. Other than their capacities, they both will do 175 horsepower, 400 liters of fuel, and 24 miles per hour. Now, notice a big difference here too. These take the typical things you'd expect. We have forage, TMR, silage, hay, and straw that you can take. These guys will take those plus potatoes, sugar beets, soy, canola, wheat, barley, oats, and corn. So that's pretty sweet. If we jump into here, we have wheel setup we can change on there. And if we jump into this guy right here, again, wheel setup here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This is the one I've gone with, the bigger one. Now in the ModHub, it says what has been edited: the Verti-Mix 2002 SF added all wheel steering, added new tires, lights adjusted and added, arm can lift higher, material changed from the arm, indoor camera suspension, discharge door and discharge conveyor, animated cutter cover can now be opened completely, bales can be picked up by the cutter, which I don't think that was before, so that's been pretty cool that it can do that, and we'll test that in a second. I think you could just pick up piles with it, like stuff off the ground, but anyhow, modified mixing, all grain variety can be fed, sugar beet and potatoes are added. So I'm not sure if you can make like pig food doing that. I would assume that'd be why you'd want to put that in there. But let's see what this thing can take. So can we put pig food in here? I'm not seeing pig food as an option, so it probably can't do that. But if we fill it up with dry, well, not dry grass, let's do, yeah, barley, put barley in there. If we open up the screen there for mixing, look at that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's got some other stuff added in the mixing ratio, which is really cool. So 100% on that, but let's go ahead and empty that out. So very cool, but let's turn it on. Oh, I gotta unfold X to unfold. Oh, there we go. It's gonna get that open up. B to turn it on. I love that. That looks great. We take in this bale. Oh, maybe not. I want you to pick up this bale. Oh, maybe we got to open it up. There we go. Yep, there. Oh, look at that. Well, look at that. That was great. So that was left mouse button to open that. Up and down moves the arm up and down. So left mouse button there. Nothing on the right mouse button. B to turn it off. B to turn it on. So again, you can do that. Fold it back up. Steering mode, so you can toggle it. So that's all wheel. Left control I is front wheel only. Left control I again goes back to all wheel. So pretty good option on there. Tip side left. Let's go ahead and just fill this thing all the way up again. Left control I, okay. Tip side right. Left control I. And then I believe that's just it. Yep, left and right. Perfect. Okay. Fantastic. Sounds good. Horn. Turn signal. Look at that. Left. Right. Left. Let's narrow that down maybe. And right. And then if we do lights, 1, 2, 3, off. 1, 2, 3, off. And I'm sure I missed something on here, or I'm sure I will end up missing something on here, but let's take a look at the inside real quick. Everything looks good in here. The arm moves up and down. I love that. You can see that moves up and down with that, which is great. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I really like that I can pick up the bales, actually. That's a really neat feature. So there you go. That is the Strautmann Verti-Mix Double SF Pack. Next up, we have the MAN TGX 26640 Koffer. This is by TB Assimilationen Red Cat 3D. This is 12.38 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. If you are on console, this is going to run you, I can find it, there we go, 27 slots. This is found in the store under trucks. Now at the end, the MAN TGX 26640 Koffer, 180,000 to buy, 640 horsepower, 490 liters of fuel, and runs at 49 miles per hour. Now, if we go into here, I believe it has a trailer hitch. Yep, trailer hitch on the back. Essentially, these guys open up and you can kind of pile pallets in there, but we can adjust the rim color. The main color can be adjusted as well, and the design color can be adjusted too. So there you go. That's all the different adjustments you have on there. Under wheel setup, we have Lizard and Knock-In. So there you go, a couple of options for you. Without grid, with grid adds essentially like kind of like little grids on the lights there. So you have that. Now license plate. We can adjust that. There's also a front plate. You can go through all those different options there. So just a few in there if you want to change them up. Without cooling machine, and then we can do with, which I've done. So it adds the cooling machine on the bottom there. Does it change anything on this side? No, just the other side. So there you have it. There's the front license plate there you can see. So if you hop out of here, hop into here. Sounds great. Horn. I don't think there's any beacons on this. I don't think there's any beacons on that. Did I forgot to do them, but anyhow. There you go. Lights. Let's do turn signals here first. Left, right, and then right, left. And then if we do lights, 1, 2, maybe just one off. Yep, one off. Okay, one off. There you go. Sounds great. Go in the cab here. Look around. Everything appears to move around as it should. All right, go back out. Let's open up the help menu. And to open cover, we'll open the side doors there. They slide all the way down like that. And X will open the back side there for you. I believe that's everything on there. So there you go. We can, and also it does have tension straps as well, in case you were wondering. So there's those guys on there. X to fold it back up and to close the cover down. There you go. Nice animation on all that. That is the MAN TGX 26640 Koffer. Next up, we have the MVP 6.5 trailer. This is by Mr. Dynamite 88 and Throxy. This is 6.86 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. On console, it's going to run you 8 slots. We go into the store here. This is found under trailers, all the way down here at the very end. Get down there. The MVP 6.5 will hold all these crop types, 9,800 liters. Now that does vary a little bit, and we'll take a look inside. And actually, does that go up to that? I feel like that's too high. We'll take a look in a second. 3560 to buy. Rim color, we can adjust anything on there. Main color, anything on there. Does that actually change? Okay, that portion. And we can do design color if we'd like to, any of those. Let's do something nicer. All right, capacity 5,400, capacity 9,700, but it does say 9,800 there. That's why I got those two little 54, 54, 97, maybe 98. We'll check in a second here. Bale loading wagon, and then back to the 5,400 there. So under Michelin, we have standard wheel weights and standard, and then under Lizard we have standard wheel weights. So a couple options there, and I believe that's it. Yep. Ribbed, or we can do standard. So if you look at the sides there, ribbed kind of adds the ribs on the sides there. All right, let's hop out of there. Let's go ahead and fill this baby up. So it does hold 9,800 liters. So it does lie in the store. It does hold 9,800 liters, which is also what it says in the ModHub. So it's all coming together. Tip side left. We have a right and, yeah, left and right. So left control I to unload. Does tip up. Let's see how far it tips up, actually. I'm curious. Might be unloaded before we get there. There you go. We'll stop it there. Oop, and it's done anyways, but there you go. So that's everything for you. Lights on it. Turn signal. I always forget to go over all this stuff on there, but anywho, that is the Lizard, or the, no, not the Lizard. Actually, I don't know what brand it is. Anyhow, it does say manufacturer Lizard, but anyhow, it's the MVP 6.5 trailer, so there you go. Next up, we have the Krone Flatbed trailer. This is by Sphinx and Crownzilla. This is 5.92 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms, and it will run you 10 slots if you are on console. This is found in the store under baling technology, all the way down at the very end. Where are we at here? There we are, $24,000 to buy 33 bales, square bales. Now, you obviously can put whatever you want on it if you just use it as a flatbed trailer, but it does have an auto load option. So if it's auto load, it will do 33 square bales. Now, you can also adjust the rim color to anything on this palette here. So we can go green if we wanted to. Main color, we can do yellow if we wanted to. And design color, let's make that something that's going to stand out. Purple. Okay, it's going to be that down there. Perfect. So there you go. You can do some crazy things on there. Decal blue, decal white, and that changes the decal right here. Now, plate. Zoom in here. You can see the Krone there. Krone, FR, UK, Krone. So you have a couple of different options in there. We hop out of here. I don't have any auto load bales to try to show because then I have to get rid of them later. But tension straps, L to turn them on and off. Another way, other than that, just hit B to turn on the operating position. I believe that's the truck that those options are for you. I don't see anything happen on trailer there, but there you go. It's a nice little trailer. I think it's pretty cool. So, all right. That is it for the Krone Flatbed trailer. Next up, we have the Modern Polish Barn. This is by Krushu the Gamer. This is 8.27 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. If you are on console, it's going to run you 20 slots. Found in the store, under Placeables, under Sheds. Right here, the Modern Polish Barn, $20,000 to buy and $10 a day maintenance. Let's take a look at it. These guys should all open up here. You kind of could place it either way you wanted to, but again, everything should open up. Really good rust details on there too. I really like that. Brickwork looks good. Side of it there. But yeah, this all comes into here. Lights go on like that. Open that up there. And then this little shed here, I believe we can get into. Yep, there it goes. Just takes a second to open. So a nice little details in here that you can throw around and just throw in the garbage can because you bought this shed. But there you go. There you have it. That is the Modern Polish Shed. Is that a root on there? Yeah. No, it's a little sickle hanging off the wall. That's kind of cool. But there you go. The Modern Polish Shed. Or barn. Whatever it is. Modern Polish Barn. Next up in our final mod for the day is the Active Horse Stable. This is by Mochte Gernbauer. Sorry, I'm probably saying that wrong. 8.76 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms, and this is going to run you 9 slots on console. So there you go. If we go into animal pens, it's going to be found at the very end. As always, 30,000 to buy, holds 12 horses, which is that's definitely better than the, look back, the in-game ones, 50, 30. Yeah, it's definitely a way better deal than those guys. Anyhow, $30,000 to buy, $50 a day maintenance. So if we come up to it, you have some stuff that opens up here. I think this is where you put them in. Yeah, 12 horses there. You actually got some good shed space. This opens up as well. So yeah, pretty cool. Obviously, you got a little bit of room around here and do whatever you need to do there. I believe this is where you're going to put your, I'm going to guess, your water there. Oh, you got a little light there. That's cool. You can do stuff at night with that. Now, if we come over here, looks like this is probably going to be your feed area here. Maybe your bales. Yeah, probably your feed in general. And yeah, there's just some stuff on the ground, I suppose. But yeah, there you go. Cool little horse shelter. I like that. Kind of nice. Something a little bit different. So there you go. The active horse stable. But yeah, that is everything for today. If you guys enjoyed this mod review, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.